Hello everyone. Okay, today I'm going to make a pandan chiffon cake. These are the ingredients that you need. This is a very simple recipe, okay? You need 6 eggs, which you separate the whites and the yolks, okay? You need plain flour, sugar, oil, plain oil, no flavor oil. This is baking powder. You need coconut extract or cream, coconut cream, which is better. And you will need pandan extract. Now, if you don't have, you can't get this pandan extract, then all you need to do is get maybe 3 or 4 pandan leaves, cut it up, and then grind them with a little water and strain it, and you can use the water when you do the mixture. Then of course you will need a tube pan. Okay, this is specifically for baking pandan chiffon cakes. Now it's best to have the can which has this thing that is sticking out here. This will help when you actually want to cool the cake and you turn it upside down. It acts as a stand. Okay, I will show it to you at the end. Okay, let's get baking. Okay, in here I have 225 grams of plain flour, 150 grams of sugar, and a teaspoon of baking powder. So just mix this well first. So once you have mixed this all well, just add in your coconut milk, which is 200 ml of coconut milk. Just add it all in. Okay. Then add in your 120 ml of oil. Now the oil and the coconut milk will tend to coagulate, so you have to mix it very well. Then add in your 6 egg yolks. Okay, now last of all, add in your pandan extract. Now you only need 1 teaspoon. That's it. Now if the color is not to your liking, after you mix it and you want it greener, then just use some apple green coloring to make it more green. But I normally don't find the necessity to do it. So once all these have been added in, just mix it all up well. Okay, once it's all mixed well, you don't have to worry whether the sugar gets melted or not. Just make sure everything is well mixed. Then you just set it aside for the next step. Okay, this is our next step. You need to whip up the egg whites to get it to stiff peaks. Okay, at the same time, make sure you measure out 100 grams of plain sugar. Now as you're whisking it, when it becomes bubbly a little bit, start adding the sugar in 3 parts until it reaches stiff peaks. As you can see, it's a little bubbly now, so you can add in your first part of sugar. Okay, this is soft peaks. We need to go for a little bit longer, okay? I think we are there. Yep, we are there. Okay, so now we just have to fold this into the pandan batter. So now just add in a little at a time, or maybe about 1/4 of this meringue, and then slowly mix it in until everything is mixed in nicely. Now you want to fold it because you don't want to break the bubbles, alright? That's from the meringue. Just gradually do it, you'll be fine. I will show you when it's done, alright? Okay, I've already mixed in all the meringue, and as you can see, it has become a light green color. Now this is the exact color that you want, because when you bake it, then it will be a little bit brighter than this, exactly like how a pandan cake should be. So all you have to do now is just put it in the pan and bake it at 160 degrees centigrade for 1 hour, 60 minutes. Well, watch the baking, because sometimes the top can get a little bit too brown. Just cover it with aluminum foil so that it won't brown too much. Okay, so now just pour it into your pan. Okay, so once it's all in, just bang it a few times to get rid of the bubbles. Okay, shake it a little bit. Put it in the oven, 160 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. And watch out when it gets too brown at the top. Just cover it with an aluminum foil. Okay, here it is, fresh out of the oven. So now we have to turn it to let it cool. Okay, here I got a plate ready. Okay, so I'm going to turn this upside down. So leave this to cool before you actually take it out of the pan. Well, I decided to change it and put a container underneath where it supports the center and hold the cake up until it cools. Well, okay, I'm gonna take it out. So run a knife by the sides and slowly get it out. Okay, I run through the knife, so I'm going to get it out now. There we go. Very nice. Now I have to take it out from the base. Okay, now to take out from the base. So all you need to do is get the knife in at the bottom and then slowly get it out. Okay, I finished running the knife through the bottom part, and now for this part, you just have to make sure that you unlock everything. Okay. Okay, now to turn out the cake, hold the bottom and turn it. There we go. Okay, let's slice it and see. Nice pandan cake. So now can check it, can wallap. Bye everybody.